right now I'm walking down the streets of Kampala, Uganda.
According to Business Insider, it is the 5th cheapest city in all of Africa.
But how cheap is it really? Well, today I'm gonna show you guys how much I spend as an American in Uganda. Shalom. I'm a 25-year-old American who has been traveling the world full-time for the last 4 years straight, and I've documented every moment of my journey here on this YouTube channel. If that's interesting to you, drop a like on today's video so you can recommend it more content you'll enjoy.
This is what we call a chapati stand. There are a ton of them all over the city of Kampala.
But this one is my favorite one in this area.
Do you have 2 plain? Yeah. So here goes the chapati right here, guys. You see they're over there cooking it right there on the stove. Let me show y'all. These things are super greasy, and that could be one of the reasons why my face is kind of breaking out.
Now, Tanzanian chapati is quite different than Ugandan chapati. If you've ever been to Tanzania, Tanzania is number 1. Uganda so far is number 2. We got to check out about Kenya.
So this right here is going to be 2,000 shillings, guys, for 2 chapatis. All right, thank you. You see they sell a lot more than just chapati. So they have like mandazi, kiko mando, sambosas, all kind of other stuff.
Probably have no idea what most of that stuff is, but that's okay. I plan on doing a video where I try every street food in Uganda. So definitely subscribe for that. Okay, normally I eat my chapati with just water, and locals generally eat their chapati with tea.
But for the sake of today's video, we're going to spend some money, and I'm gonna come in here and buy some milk. Now, this place is the equivalent of like what we call a liquor store. But most of the time you come in here, you're just buying random things like tea, washing powder, Vaseline, soaps, or snacks. But what I came in here for was this right here, and this is milk. Yes, milk is unrefrigerated, and yes, it comes in a bag.
This is a cow. Milk comes from cows. The body temperature of said cow is 101 degrees Fahrenheit. You know the temperature of milk when it comes out the body of the cow? 101 degrees Fahrenheit. So the question becomes, what are they putting inside the milk in America that causes it to have to be cold or it goes bad? Relocation guide linked in the description.
Now, if you still do prefer refrigerated milk, they have it as well. I'm actually gonna grab the refrigerated one because I've been indoctrinated by America to like cold milk.
Now, obviously, street food will be cheaper than restaurant food, and cooking at home can sometimes be cheaper than street food depending on how you value your time. But one thing that's for sure is chapati is one heck of a value. Let me know, what can 27 cents buy you where you are from? And if you guys are wondering how much the milk costs, the milk was 1,900 Ugandan shillings. I'll put the conversion on the screen. And then I also bought a water bottle for another 1,000 shillings as well. Chapati ate, milk drank, and I sipped on a little bit of water. Now, before I start work, I do want to talk about this. I know a lot of you guys are afraid to eat street food when you come to places like Uganda because you don't want to get sick. But I'll tell you, some of the best food you'll eat in Uganda is street food. In my amazing Uganda travel guide, I talk about the do's and the don'ts of eating street food here in Uganda to avoid getting sick. And one of the tips that I recommend inside the book that I'll share with you here for free is that you want to start small. So for example, what I just ate was chapati. Chapati is nothing more than flour, water, and salt. Who has ever gotten sick from eating freshly made bread? Right? And so start small and build yourself up and your tolerance and your courage up as time goes on. And by the way, the link to the amazing Uganda travel guide is in the description of today's video. We just got finished now eating breakfast. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do some work because that's how I pay for all the things that you guys are gonna see me do for the rest of this video. Now, everyone does want to know, like, Eddie, how do you make money? How do you afford to travel the world? Well, it's simple, okay? Well, I guess depending on who you are, it's simple. But as long as I have this laptop right here and this phone right here, you can drop me off at any country in the world with nothing else, hopefully some clothes on my body, and I'll be able to be A-okay. Because I know how to use the internet to make money. And this is a skill set that very, very few people have, and that's why people pay me thousands of dollars to learn this exact skill set for themselves. And so what I do is I engage in the sale of digital products. So ebooks, courses, coaching, things like that. And if you want to know why I recommend this as the best business model for anyone who wants to travel, check out the free report that I just released, linked in this video's description. All right, so let me do some work.
Two hours later.
Okay, so I've been working out for like 2 hours, and so I'm ready to go eat again. The small chapati is not enough to fill me, so yeah, it's time to go eat some actual food. Now,
Okay guys, so this right here is my boda. So these are like the main form of transportation around Uganda, or really around Kampala. So this is actually where we're going to be eating lunch today. It's a place called Ruts Cafe, one of my favorite spots here in Kampala. Today it's actually ultra crowded on the street, as you guys can see, because apparently today is Palm Sunday. So everyone's out and about, you know, going to church. The streets is jam-packed. You know, people are walking around with palms in their hand. So a lot going on, but yeah, let's go ahead and get some food today. Been here a few times. Cool little spot to take people to like talk, get to know them a little bit. On this occasion here, it's just me by myself. I'm really doing a lot more work on this trip. We are about to wait for them to bring me a menu, order that, and then I'll show you guys when it comes. So my drink just arrived here right now. I went and ordered a carrot juice. Juices in every restaurant in Uganda are always going to be more expensive than just going to like a grocery store or something like that. But I do love carrot juice, and you will not find carrot juice in a store. The only country I've gone to where I can find carrot juice in the store outside of the US is South Africa. So you have to get it from like juice spots and restaurants if you want to get carrot juice. But anyway, this juice right here is going to be 10,000 Ugandan shillings, and then my meal should hopefully be coming. Now I got my masala fries that just came in. So I think they call it masala chips or chips masala. But yeah, so it's just fries with bell peppers, you got green ones, you got onions, and then some type of sauce over the top. They're the best when they're more like crispy fries. These look a little soggy, but we'll see. The meal is now complete. So the carrot juice was like not really sweetened. It was cool. And then the masala fries were here. The masala fries were decent. Fries weren't super crispy, so it was like iffy, but yeah, that was after our lunch. And so now I'm tired of this hair. I want to go ahead and get it remade. And so that pretty much is the next thing on our agenda. So the final total from Ruts Cafe was 25,000 Ugandan shillings. I'm gonna use this right here, which is Airtel. I mentioned this inside of my book, but essentially there's this mobile payment system that they have all throughout the country of Uganda that makes life super easy. So you can use money from a US bank, you can transfer it to your like Airtel balance, and then you can use the Airtel balance pretty much anywhere. So I can use that at restaurants, I can use it to pay my water bill, my light bill, I can use it to send money to friends and family. It's a super cool system, and I go into detail about it inside of my Ultimate African Relocation Guide, as well as my amazing Uganda travel guide too. This is why I tell you guys never to buy drink. Carrot juice was 10,000, my food was 15,000. I normally don't even buy drinks, but I decided to buy one today simply to show you guys this fact of life. Food is now done. I've just called the Uber back to my place so I can charge up my camera, and then we're gonna go to get this hair done. Here goes my second safe boda back to the house. Now guys, we're on the second safe boda. We're heading back to the place, and I'll let you know how much this ride costs. More chickens, and right here roosters. Like I told y'all, bodas are everywhere. For people who are like, people are starving in Africa. This is a jackfruit tree with jackfruits literally hanging off of it right here. How could you starve when there's fruits and vegetables everywhere? Okay guys, so we came up here to this hair shop. It's called Petra's Hair Salon, I believe. And so I'm gonna do the invisible lock style this time around. I've never been to this shop before, but it looks pretty chill. Cool little design, cool aesthetic. They call it plating, but they're gonna like untwist it, wash it, and then remake it. So this update, it seems like for right now, Afro is back, so everything's been untwisted. And so now they're probably gonna detangle it, and then we'll go to the next phase. We're inside the sink now. So we got to blow dry it now, guys. I guess the next step will be to braid it. We're finished now, guys. It is now, as you can see outside, dark. The day is kind of over. but I might continue this video tomorrow. Picking this vlog up on the next day. It's still technically 24 hours, so it's still how much I spend in a day. Now we're in like downtown Kampala, which is, I think it's an area called Kololo. Right behind me is actually Acacia Mall, which is like the biggest, not the biggest, but the best mall in Uganda is Acacia Mall. So this right here actually is Acacia Mall. I've only been here, I think once, maybe twice in the past. And they open up a lot of new stuff. And so the more I travel, the more I learn. So Mr. P is a South African store. I didn't even realize that until now. So they have Mr. Price. I'm gonna go check inside here in a second. They also have Woolworths, which again is also a South African classic. So it's like the more you travel, the more you learn. And you'll see, like, I guess the more popular stores begin to travel from country to country to country. So although I don't really need too much stuff, I just want to see if I can get mop solution from Carrefour, disinfectant spray as well from Carrefour. If I can get those two things, then I'm good. And then I'll go eat at an Indian restaurant not too far from here. But let me show you guys the mall. All right, so they got a Skechers store that's meant to be opening up here soon. They got Carrefour. So that's the main store that I actually shop at when I'm in Egypt. Yo, they've opened up a lot of stores since the last time that I was here. I know a lot of stores are not going to allow me to film inside the stores, so I'm pretty much just going to film the outside of them. Humel, you guys know what this store is? Let's check the food court real quick. Ice cream spot, juice spot. This looks like local foods. This also looks like local foods. Oh, they got shawarmas. And I think outside is a good view, so I'm gonna show you guys that too. If you guys noticing that it seems dark, it is dark in the food court. I don't know why they're doing it like that. Again, I believe this area is Kololo. Pretty cool, pretty chill area. This is, I think, where a lot of the embassies and things like that are inside of Kampala. So I think this is why the biggest or the best mall is over this side. So they're saying they got this one, guys, for 45 and this one for 35. But it's not new in a box, so it's kind of being used. What's the best price you can make?
It's not used, my friend.
It's not
just
used?
open like that.
What's the best price you can make?
45.
For 45. Not like 30? No? Okay. So they're saying this one is 45. I think I can find something cheaper on Jamia. That's new. Okay, thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're not gonna get that today. I prefer just to like get something that I know I want for sure. Hey, they got LC Waikiki. Let's go to LC Waikiki real quick. So I'm in LC Waikiki right now, and they got socks. One thing about me is I need socks. I cannot function without socks. And they're having 3 pairs of socks for 17K, which I don't think is a bad deal at all. In Egypt, I have a washing machine, so I can just put my stuff in the washing machine, wash it, and it's good. Here, I don't have a washing machine, so the process of getting my socks clean takes longer. They gotta dry. So this gives me a few more days. So I'll probably grab these right here.
Cool, how are you?
I'm doing fine, man. How are you?
Fine, fine.
Cool,
Can I
cool.
speak to you because
What's up?
you don't allow recording.
You don't allow recording?
Jesus.
Oh, I recorded this. Okay, so they're saying I can't record. So what I'm gonna do is just grab this and then I'll head out. I'm gonna pay you with Airtel. All right, so I got this. I got my socks. They said I didn't have any small bags, so they gave me this gigantic one right here. But yeah, they were telling me I couldn't record inside the store, which is like, I record all the time, but I don't know why people jump inside the camera. It's so weird. But that is one of the things that you do deal with in certain countries, right? And in reality though, Uganda has been doing really, really good this time so far. Like, this is the first time in the 3 weeks that I've been told I couldn't film somewhere, and you can still film, honestly. I'm not gonna tell you guys to do that, but you can still film honestly and just kind of ignore it in a way. Maybe that's not the best thing to do, but you gotta get the content out one way or another. Yeah, here goes one of the things I was looking for, disinfectant. So they have this tiny bottle. It's a concentrate, so you put it in with water and you dilute it. Next thing I want to grab is mop solution. So they do have floor cleaner, but these are gigantic ones, and I'm not here for that long to need that. They even have things like produce bags here, which is like typically only sold at higher end grocery stores. So they have this right here, which is 5,800,
and they say it can be used to clean floor. Here in Carrefour, some things will be more expensive than in the small stores, but at the same time, sometimes you'll get a good deal. So it all depends. Okay, so I'm quickly gonna grab these 2 items. I'll pay with Airtel. Yeah, that's fine. Showing them how much I spend in a day living in Uganda, you know.
How do you find it expensive or fair?
It is more expensive than most countries.
Yeah.
Uganda, yeah. Like South Africa is more developed but cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Now here we don't have donations. We are not getting funds from US, whatever, so we basically get money from taxes. Taxes are high, that's why things are expensive.
And they put more tax.
They put more tax, yes. So that we can get funds to run the country.
Alright guys, so we're heading out the mall now and it's time to go get something to eat. We're gonna go to the Indian food spot and oh no, it's raining. It's raining right now. So let's try to wait the rain out for a little bit, guys. Maybe go sit down somewhere in the mall and then we'll head out to go eat afterwards.
So I'm on my way up here to this restaurant now. It should be like an Indian spot. I am a big fan of Indian food, and so I'm glad I found a little Indian restaurant.
The only thing is I don't know how to get inside of it.
So here goes the entrance. It's kind of dark in here though. I don't know.
Let me see what's up. Hello. Apparently it's just a power outage, but let me show you guys the spot. So you guys can see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do is get a mixed vegetable curry. That's 22. And then also think I'm gonna get bread. I like roti. So I'll probably get this right here, tandoori roti. I'll probably get 2 pieces of that. So the roti, tandoori roti, this is 3,000 for 1 piece. Yeah. Okay, I'll take 2 pieces.
Tandoori.
Yeah. The mixed vegetable curry.
What is spicy?
I'm not too much spicy. Medium. So the food has just arrived. So I got my roti right here, and I got my vegetable curry right here. So we're about to test it out and see what it's about, guys. I haven't had roti before. I know there is a large Indian community here, so let's hope that the food is good. Alright, cool. It's not bad, guys. Order like medium spicy, and it's not too bad. I took 4 rides today, and all those rides were taken on the Safe Boda app. The total cost of the rides were 21,500 Ugandan shillings. Now, I did a little bit of shopping today at LC Waikiki and Carrefour, and the total for the shopping was 24,100 Ugandan shillings. Now, a man has got to eat, so all the food you guys saw me eat on camera, plus I also bought a few other water bottles off camera, equated to 57,900 Ugandan shillings. You also saw me get my hair braided. That is what I'll classify as self-care, and we spent 40,000 Ugandan shillings to do that. Now, I also did some other things off camera, such as buying data, which allowed me to be able to order the safe bodas, as well as to navigate my way around. So all those extras, datas, Airtel fees, equated to 5,500 Ugandan shillings. That means for everything we did in today's video, we spent 149,000 Ugandan shillings, or $40.71. Do you feel that Kampala is rightly Africa's 5th cheapest city? Or is there someone else that should be taking its place? Now, don't stop here. I have over 4 years worth of videos for you to watch. Check out the video where I went shopping in Cairo, Egypt.